Hello, I'm Aloysius. I'm the owner of Haunted Harbor Tours. Today we're doing a tarot card review. If you enjoy things like tarot reviews, ghost stories, or macabre stories of human history, I do everything from witch trials to the plagues of human history. Maybe hit subscribe. You could also like or comment. So today we are reviewing the Linestrider's Journey Tarot deck. I love the art style on this. A watercolor, hand-drawn, illustrated deck that is incredibly beautiful. It's pretty darn cool. We're gonna do the unboxing and we're gonna give my impressions as I go. I also may or may not have a tarot reading involved in this. But with no further ado, let's look at this. Let's look at this tarot deck. All right, so here we have the Linestrider Tarot. All I've done so far is remove the cellophane. I love this. The packaging is making it clear that, it's making the line art display that it's kind of hand-drawn. It's also got these watercolor splashes all over the packaging. And look at it. It's one of the biggest boxes of a tarot deck I have ever seen. Whatever's inside of this is massive. So it's got a lot of the illustrations all along it. The Body, Mind, and Spirit Tarot. Dance between two worlds to find the answers you seek. Spun with the soft strokes of vibrant color and intricate detail, the Linestrider Tarot features gentle yet evocative images that dance on the edge between magic and logic. With grace and innovation, Siolo Thompson's captivating minimalist art will enhance your readings in powerful and profound ways. Linestriding is about walking in two worlds, one foot in each to discover guidance, drawing inspiration from the edge while moving forward onto the Fool's journey. This Rider-Waite-Smith base deck helps uncover the answers you seek about health, love, career, and much more. So this is using the meanings of the Rider-Waite-Smith. If you're used to the Rider-Waite-Smith, which is the most traditional deck there is, you're going to be just fine using this. The art here is already incredible. Oh my goodness, look at the size of this book. This book is just massive. Let's see. What I will always want to check is, are there spreads? Yep, here we have a spread. We have the 3-card spread, the 5-card spread. Yes. Okay, fair enough. Oh, the cards are individually packed in their cellophane. I tell you what, I'm going to pause and I will be right back with the cards removed. And the back, very simple. Nice Rorschach here. Folded paper, create a great image. I think that really fits the kind of watercolor aesthetic that we've seen so far. You cannot tell which is the top and which is the bottom on this backing, which is always great. And it is minimalist. Immediately with the Fool, you can see it's just, there's a lot of details that are left out. The Fool is, still looking in his nice expensive clothes. His animal spirit there, depicted as a bird in this one. I hope you can see this all right. We have the Magician. I like that. That's interesting. We have the Pentacle, the Wand. Pentacle, Wand. Where's the sword? I don't know. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think I really like the... Oh, got a little not safe for work. We have the Emperor, the Hierophant. Love the use of purple there. I love this Wheel of Fortune. The blue is so blue. I don't think my webcam's going to do it justice, truth be told. I like justice. Death. Death is really cool. Sugar Skull. Very nice. Temperance. Has the symbol of temperance on his chest and the rest of it there. We have the Devil with two figures bound, kind of twisting. The Tower. Drawn as a lighthouse combined with a kind of an Eastern temple. Very interesting. Oh, we have the moon with monoliths for the tower. Look at those monoliths and what looks to be a solar eclipse. Okay, and now we're in the wands. Yes, very easy to shuffle. All right. So we're just going to do a simple 3-card spread. I am going to read the first card, the past card, and maybe, if I can, the other 3. However, I'm probably just going to focus on reading the past card and its included definition in this video. 3 of Cups. Typically, 3 ladies dancing together, holding up cups into the air, a card of fellowship and kind of feminine connection. Let's see what it means here. Celebration, weddings, friendships, parties, fun, a 3rd wheel. 3 of Cups is a lovely card of celebration, friendship, and connection. The card indicates a time when you are open to building and nourishing friendships and forming new bonds. Now is a good time to help others and create community. Spend time with your loved ones and enjoy the fraternity and love that the universe is offering. The imagery for this card came to me after spending a beautiful weekend at the wedding of our 2 dear friends in the company of many of my favorite people. Oh, she's writing this in the eye. How charming. Very rare do you ever have somebody write one of these books in the eye. I sat down to my drawing table and picked a card at random. When the 3 of Cups appeared, I knew it was perfect, and this little pose of party animals quickly manifested on the page. This card is a great omen for friendship and fun. In a reading, 3 of Cups can indicate great benefit for communities coming together. Coupled with a page, you may soon receive an invitation to an event or gathering. It is the card of weddings, abundance, and the blessings that can come from investing in your community. In its reversed aspect, this card warns that something is amiss with your relationship. Okay, let's see about the next. Here we have Justice. Nice. The scales, balances, the sword. No eyes. Look at that. She has no eyeballs. So, again, the blindness of Justice actually showing in this one. And we have the number and the zodiac sign included. It's actually, this read very easy. It isn't some lecture-y, preachy kind of thing. It's very nice and simple. Let's see what she's written for Justice. Justice reflects the search for truth and represents the effects of your actions and consequences of your decisions. Justice in a reading indicates a time when decision-making is required. You know what? This is a wonderful booklet for beginning to learn the readings, the cards. 5s and tarot frequently herald conflict, tension, or change. The card indicates that you may be currently or in the near future find yourself in a situation of conflict, competition, or upheaval. While things are not always easy, having very clear goals will help you navigate your way through interpersonal difficulties. Knowing exactly what you want will help you understand where compromises can be made and where you need to draw your battle lines. It is possible that impending conflicts can be avoided if you have the presence of mind to think very clinically about what you want and need from a particular situation. Remember that if handled with focus and dignity, competition can sometimes help bring about the best in people. Are there court cards in your reading? Meditate on whether those court cards represent people in your life and try to understand the relationship. I love that she is giving cards that connect. I'm going to say overall, this book is phenomenal. Just in what I've read, as far as books that go with an understanding of the tarot are concerned, this is one of the ones that truly understands tarot. A pretty clear and direct message without any flowery, pseudo-spiritual nonsense, garbling it up. The human figures in these cards are exceptional. The 2 of Pentacles is a new, fresh take on a classic image. They got rid of the infinity loop, although they put it right there in his neckerchief. I don't think you can see that. But the 5 of Pentacles, you can tell this person's working and in pain and just trying to figure out how to get out of the situation she's in. Look at this. the Queen of Pentacles, depicted with the tattoo on her arm. I just love the human drawings that we have there. The world here is just so surreal and interesting. And of course, I think my favorite card of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. I thought they were jackdaws because I believe jackdaws are the birds that typically take ribbons and things like that. However, it's actually ravens, my favorite bird of all. And she chose them because she finds them quite magical, intelligent, and capable of incredible works, you know, using tools and things like that. Now, as it said in her book, I have seen some really cool images for the Three of Pentacles. This is not my favorite Three of Pentacles card. However, it is one of the most detailed and simple and really interesting and fun. The human figures, the human structures of these cards are where things get incredibly captivating. Queen of Pentacles being one of the best gesture drawings I have seen. I think that these cards are exquisitely done. Okay, I just have three that really stick out as being not great. Now, these two are just interesting directions that the artist chose to go for. In her book, she explains the kind of change in tone for these cards that don't typically fit. The Four of Cups is just so somber and sad. What the artist was trying to convey was the need to go within and the need to be able to just stop accessing in the present and start looking for answers within. I'm not a particular fan of just how colorless and bleak it appears. And the Ten of Wands, it's almost very traditional. She's carrying 10 wands on her back. This one, the position and the posture of her looks as though she's completely given up, as though she's just done. And then we have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is one of love and happiness and all of this. But when I look at this card, I see blood splatters. Like, I don't know how super great this comes in, but all of this watercolor here just looks like splattered blood. And there's something very creepy and uncanny about this. Now, I would typically never, ever fault a card for being creepy because I love creepy. However, this one, it doesn't seem to be intentionally creepy. It's just placed in the uncanny valley while trying to make a statement of love and happiness and family. And any card should not be creepy. It's the Ten of Cups, which is just such a joyous card traditionally. And it was very tough to find any beyond that really struck me as bad. All right, so I guess the question is, would I recommend this deck? I will say, having had time to think about it and reflect upon it, I love this deck. I love the art, I love the figures, I love the watercolor kind of style to it. I will say it does have some major flaws, particularly in the packaging. It is not something that I would be able to carry with me easily. It's made to hold this book, but it's just so much bulk. It would take up, if I put it in a laptop bag, as I normally do when somebody calls me for a tarot reading, I grab a bunch of my favorite decks and I go off and with my decks in a laptop bag. This is pretty bulky. This would take up a good portion of that bag. I couldn't imagine fitting this into a purse. You'd need one of those giant purses, unless you were to keep it in a little pouch. And that's the thing, you'd have to buy that separate. Aside from that, the book is fantastic. Honestly, I own a lot of books on tarot, and it reads like this person does as well. I love everything about this. This is definitely a deck I would enjoy reading. It shuffles easy, it works well. With that, I would give it, let's see, out of 78, I would give it the Queen of Cups out of 78. It's creative, it's beautiful, it's artistic. The writing is clear and precise. It is talented, which is high praise. All right, well, check back with me a little bit later, and I should have more content. Hit subscribe, please. And you know what? I will be doing kind of a deep dive into the history of tarot at some point. I've got a lot of cool stuff coming up, so hit subscribe and like and comment. Over here, you can find a video of history, and over here might be another tarot review. If you want to see what other decks I've reviewed, click this one right here.